What's up, Skyhawk Nation? This is Eli Gardner, head football coach here at Stonehill College, and I'm really excited to introduce you to our initial signees for the class of 2027 for our first early signing period in our Division I program's history. Sean Brown is joining us from Norwalk High School in Connecticut. He's a really dynamic quarterback who's been on campus a ton of times. We got him to see him throw over the summer and just done a terrific job of developing himself over his career. His family is awesome. They've done a great job of getting to know Stonehill and allowing us to get to know them. He's a great leader, a great athlete, and he's going to develop really well here within our program. We're excited to have him joining us. Josh Roberson is a running back from Middletown High School in Delaware. It's a terrific program down there. He's a very dynamic running back, very fast, catches the ball well in the backfield. He's had a terrific junior and senior year against some great competition as they play a national schedule down there, and we're excited to have him in our backfield for the next 4 years. Aaron Fields is a long, athletic, dynamic receiver that's signing with us from West Springfield High School in Virginia. He's 6'3", 6'4". He runs really well. He had a super productive senior year. I think he had 14 or 15 touchdown catches. He can go up and get the ball, but he can also show the ability to run the full route tree. And he's a really athletic, long target that allows us to stretch defenses here in the NEC. Josh Troiano is an offensive lineman from Seekonk High School, right down the road here in Massachusetts. He was our program's first Division I commit and our first commit in this class. He's a really dynamic, strong, athletic offensive lineman. He could probably play 4 or 5 of the offensive line positions, and you get to see him dominate on film. Obviously, he's a really strong kid in the weight room. His sister attended Stonehill as well, so he's keeping it in the family and staying local, and he'll be a force in our offensive line for the next 4 years. Elliot Spiller is a defensive end from Trinity Valley Junior College in Texas. He's a really strong, explosive player. Got to play against some college competition down there for the last 2 years. He'll be joining us in January, midway. He comes from an NFL pedigree. His father played in the NFL, and he's developed really nicely. He's a high academic kid, and we're excited for him to make an immediate impact in the trenches for us. Kai Wilson is a postgraduate linebacker from St. Thomas More in Connecticut. It's a great prep school program. He also attended Holy Cross High School in Waterbury, Connecticut prior to that. He's a really fast, explosive player. He's developed really well in the weight room, and he's a really dynamic guy in terms of, we can get him in coverage, we can let him blitz, he can play downhill in the run game, and he'll be enrolling early in the month of January, so he'll be here for all of spring ball, and we're excited to get him in and learn our system so he can make an immediate impact. Nigel Henderson is a defensive back out of Myrtle Beach Prep. He also attended Calvert Hall High School in Maryland. He's a really dynamic player in the secondary, played primarily corner in high school, played a little safety at Myrtle Beach Prep. We project him as a corner here at the college level. But he does a great job from a technique standpoint. He competes for the ball really well. He's active in the run game. He's a very willing tackler, and I think he's going to be able to make an impact both on defense and in special teams in the return game. So we're excited to have him joining in January so they can start learning our defense and set him up for success to make an impact this fall. Jermaine Williams joins us as a transfer, mid-year defensive tackle from Central Connecticut State. Played a lot of football for them this past year in the NEC. Obviously, we got to see that firsthand. He's a really strong, explosive player. He plays with really high effort, really strong hands, and great leverage. So I think he's going to be a great fit for what we do culturally up front, and we're really expecting some big things out of him as he joins our program. Obviously, as a program, a lot of work goes into the recruiting process. And the young men that we have joining our program here in our early signing class, we all expect to be able to make an immediate impact during their careers here. They're all great student athletes. They fit the academic profile of our school. And we're really excited, obviously, to have them joining in this being our first FCS recruiting class. We have a number of guys that'll be joining us in January as early enrollees. So they'll be benefited from joining our program and having be able to participate in spring practice and everything. So I think it's really exciting for us to recruit Division I talent and guys that will help us achieve success in the Northeast Conference and against some of the future opponents that we have scheduled. I think the biggest thing that has changed is obviously, the profile of our school hasn't. Our identity and our goal to provide the best possible athletic experience has just been strengthened with this move to Division I. We've always been a great community, a high academic institution. Now to be able to offer Division I athletics on top of that makes us that much more attractive to not only student athletes that are in our region, but student athletes outside of our region. So as we pound the pavement on the recruiting trails, it's strengthened our identity, and obviously it makes us more attractive for really high quality student athletes that want to come here, get a great education, and play Division I football. I mean, the good thing about the early signing period is you're able to secure some positions, and then obviously it kind of cleans up the picture for you from a recruiting standpoint as you go into the normal signing day on February 1st. So, we're excited of obviously joining those young men into our program now, but now it really kind of clears up the picture in terms of what positions that we need to target looking at that February 1st signing period. So we'll have a number of visitors coming on campus in January, and obviously that class will be a little bit larger, that signing class on February 1st, to round out our complete class. There might be some transfers that we're able to add into the mix as well. So I think overall we're really pleased with the progress to date, but still a lot more work to come.